You're listening to the Dre Area Sports Show, live on YouTube and X. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe.
Let's go look at the Niners defense. Now, we have a lot of rookies. There's a chance that we're going to have a number of rookies starting on defense. We're talking about, obviously, CJ West, Alfred Collins, Micah Williams. A lot of rookies might be out there. Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch had this to say about the rookies having an influence on their roster going into 2025.
Realistic expectations for the defense starting out the year. Obviously, you want them to produce and play well. You've seen Robert Salah have an effect on them already in the offseason. But when you guys kind of huddle, what do you think are the realistic expectations for the defense early on in the season?
Yeah, well, one, I think we got a lot of good vets, who have established themselves in their league. I mean, I can go over numbers, but there's not many people in this league better than Fred and better than Nick. Love what Demo's done here these last few years and the vet he's become. But yeah, there's a chance we could have 6 rookies or 6 new guys starting. There's a chance we could have 8. We'll see how it plays out. And anytime you say that, that's different. That is a different team. That is a different side of the ball. And so that does take some time. That's why I'm so excited to get started with camp so we can start working that we got a really good head start in OTAs. When you have a young defense like that, you think of 6 out of our first 9 games are on the road. I know that'll be a huge challenge for them. But I think we have the capability with some of the veterans that we've had here, some of the new guys that we've added, some of these vets we've brought in to create some competition with these new guys, that as long as we keep getting better throughout the year, I think we have a chance to turn it into a real good defense.
So what do you have to say about that? I mean, look, obviously we got Robert Saleh back on defense, which is going to be a huge, huge improvement from Nick Sorensen. But the rookies they have, I really feel like they're going to make a huge impact on this defense, namely CJ West, Alfred Collins, and Micah Williams, along with the acquisition of Bryce Huff. But I feel like the defensive line, a lot of people are saying, well, they're unproven, they're rookies. I think they're going to do a fantastic job, and I think they're going to kind of dominate that defensive line. What do you think about the rookies starting this season?
I think like any other fan or someone that covers the team, there is this kind of hopeful optimism that they can grow into their roles pretty quickly. I am under the impression that Alfred Collins and CJ West are more important than Micah Williams this year, strictly from a defensive tackle to edge rusher position comparison. I think the Niners can get away with having Yetur Gross-Matos and Sam O play a lot more reps than Michael, at least initially, and still win a lot of football games. But I have high hopes for what they can do. I'm not going to predict, a 10.5 sack season for Micah Williams. I think that's just, It's not going to happen. I think if Michael can give you 4 sacks, 4.5 sacks, and be an integral part in the rotation and be a good run stuffer for you, you're okay with that to help get Bryce Huff and to help, get Nick Bosa free to do what they do on the back end on third downs. That's the most important part to me. Kyle talked to Tim Kawakami yesterday or this morning, not entirely sure, but he kept reiterating this 3-year timeline window that they are viewing this year as 2000 and kind of a quasi 2017, 2018 of like, we walked into that year with the worst offense and worst defense in football, and it quickly ramped up to being one of the best teams in football for a 4 to 5 year stretch. And I think they view this year, although that they can't be competitive, they realize that this is a really important transition season for them, and they're hoping that this year can be 2017 and 18 and 1. Next year becomes 2019, and it gives them a 2-year window to be, back to Super Bowl contenders. So I think even from their standpoint, they're excited, they're hopeful, but a realistic prediction would be this team does struggle somewhat on the offset, and we do see that this team, although is exciting and has high potential, there is going to be a lot of bumps in the road for a young defense like this.
Yeah, and one of the questions I want to ask you is, do you think that this team can have a top 10 defense even with 6 starting rookies? I think he said 6 to 8, but 6 rookies starting on the defense?
I don't think Marquis Siegel's not going to start day one, year one. I don't think that's the case. You could see Upton Stout become the number one nickelback, but I do think that you're going to see Michael, Alfred, and CJ West be the first three starters. I really don't even think Nicholas Martin starts on day one or even in year one unless someone else goes down. I think it's Steve Winter's job to lose. I think the safety position is so crowded right now where Marquise Siegel's not really going to have an opportunity to shine unless something drastically changes in that room. And I really think Trey Brown may win that cornerback 3 job out of camp.
He might win that.
I think that at most you may see 3 or 4. I don't think you'll see 6 to 8 rookies starting on the defense in year one at all. No.
Yeah, I think that Trey Brown definitely has a shot to take that over Upton Stout. He's a veteran, and he has more experience, so it's a different set of circumstances. I mean, obviously, if Upton Stout's abilities and skills can outperform, but we'll see. Especially this preseason, that's where he's going to really have to shine if he wants to get that spot.
The Dre Area Sports Show is brought to you by SeatGeek. Use promo code Dre Area Sports to save $20 on your first purchase at SeatGeek.com. And we are also brought to you by Taryn Roy, the SEO Optimizer. If you're looking to boost your YouTube channel, then check out the SEO Optimizer. Use promo code Dre Area Sports to start your free trial today. Power Brand Systems. If you're looking to build a website for your small business or YouTube channel, then check out Power Brand Systems. Use promo code 300POWER to save up to $300 on your first purchase at Power Brand Systems.